Good day. Today our topic is tool signature. Tool signature follows some standard tool angles. So before going study into tool signature, we should aware about what are the tool geometries available with the tool nomenclature. So the tool geometry always deals with the different tool angles. So what is meant by tool geometry? Before going into study tool signature, we should aware about tool geometry. So that what is meant by tool geometry? Tool geometry refers to tool angles, shape of the tool face, and the form of cutting edges. Here, tool geometry depends on such factors as work material, machining variables, as like cutting speed, feed and depth of cut. Here tool material and type of cutting operations can be mentioned or utilized different tool angles for remove the workpiece material from the excess form. Okay, here the first we should aware about tool geometry. First we should aware about rack angles. In that there are back rack angle and side rack angle available. Here what is meant by back rack angle? Back rack angle may be positive or negative, but it downward slope of the top surface of the cutting tool from the nose to the rear along the longitudinal axis, as like here the back rectangle available. Here you can understand what I told, which is the downward slope of the tool's top surface of the cutting tool from the nose to the rear along the longitudinal axis that is available with the tool face. It guides the direction of chip flow. Why rack angle, back rack angle available? It guides the direction of chip flow, and also it protects the cutting tool point. So if I utilize softer the material means the greater should be the positive rack angle. So for softer material we can utilize the positive rack angle. So which is the important factor that are available with the back rack angle. After that there is side rack angle available, as like this diagram. What is meant by side rack angle? Side rack angle measures the slope of the top surface of the tool to the side in a direction perpendicular to the longitudinal axis. Why this angle available with this tool? Yes, this angle also guides the direction of the chip away from the job. The amount that a chip is bent depends upon the angle. So the amount the chip flow depends on this side rack angle. When the side rack angle increases, the magnitude of chip bending decreases, and therefore the power needed to part and bend the chip decreases. Smoother surface finish is produced by larger side rack angle. So for getting the smoother surface finish is the responsible factor is side rack angle. So side rack angle plays vital with the amount of chip removed from the cutting shear area. And then the next one is end cutting edge angle. End cutting edge angle is available with the front face of the tool. It is the angle between the minor flank of the tool and a plane perpendicular to the side of the shank. This angle serves as a relief angle, allowing a small section of the end cutting end cutting edge to contact the machined surface. So this area is responsible for develop the contact area between the workpiece and the tool surfaces. It also prevents chatter and vibration. So end cutting edge angle is responsible factor for chatter and vibrations that are available with the turning or operation. This angle usually varies from 5 degree to 15 degree. So end cutting and edge angle lying 5 degree to 15 degree. And then side cutting edge angle, here available the bottom side there is side cutting edge angle. Why this angle is provided with the tool geometry? Yes, this angle generally available between the side cutting edge and the longitudinal axis of the tool which is known as the side cutting edge angle. It, in addition to controlling the direction of chip flow, so the chip flow direction is controlled with the aid of side cutting edge angle, and also it avoids the formation of build up edge. When we are machine high ductile material or soft material means automatically the workpiece material are binded with the tool material due to adhesion property of the material. So this angle also distributes the cutting force and heat produced over large cutting edge. So large cutting edge. Then side relief angle. What is meant by side relief angle? This angle is available with this bottom side of back rack angle. Why we need a side relief angle? The angle is between the flank of the tool and a plane normal to the base just under the side cutting edge. This angle allows the tool to be fed sideways into the job in order to cut the work material without rubbing. If the side relief angle is larger means larger side relief angle leads to the breaking of the cutting edge due to insufficient support, whereas if this angle is too small the tool cannot be fed into the work material. So when the side relief angle is very small the tool will rub against the job and therefore it will get overheated and become blunt and the surface finish obtained will be poor. So which is also responsible angle that is related with the tool wear, tool blunt and the surface finish of the workpiece. So then end relief angle that is available with the front face of the tool geometry. So what is meant by end relief angle? The angle between the plane normal to the base and the end flank is called the end relief angle. Why we need this angle? This angle generally prevents the rubbing between the work material and the cutting tool. So from this we can avoid the heat generation, higher heat generation, and very large end relief angles lead to the breaking of cutting edge. So we should maintain the optimal level of relief angles. So however of this angle is very small and the tool will rub on the job leading to poor surface finish. So this angle is also responsible factor for tool wear and surface finish of the workpiece material. So this angle varies from 6 degree to 10 degree. And then finally nose radius. What is meant by nose radius in tool geometry? Yes, the purpose of the nose radius is to increase finish and strengthen the cutting tip of the tool. If the nose radius is smaller means produce smoother surface finish. Small radii are more suitable for thin cross section of workpiece material. So these are all the important angles that are available with the tool geometry. In that, what is tool signature? The tool angles have been standardized by the American Standards Association. Nowadays, it may be called as American National Standards Institution. They provide the cutting tool signature as like the cutting tool signature consists of 7 important parameters. What we have discussed the tool geometry topic, they provide the same data with the tool signature that are back rack angle, side rack angle, end relief angle, side relief angle, end cutting edge angle, side cutting edge angle, and the nose radius. These are all the important factors that are incorporated with the tool signature. Generally the tool signature is called as 10 comma 10 comma 6 comma 6 comma 8 comma 8 comma 2. Likewise the tool signature is mentioned with its standard. Here what is the sequence? The sequence is started from back rack angle, side rack angle, end relief angle, side relief angle, end cutting edge angle, side cutting edge angle, and nose radius. These are all provided with that tool signature. Here the meaning 10 numerical values are also available. What is the meaning? Yes, the first 10 is denoted for back rack angle has always 10 degree. For this standard, the back rack angle involved with 10 degree, and the side rack angle are then second numerical value is 10. So the second numerical value 10 means side rack angle lying with the 10 degree. And then third term is for end relief angle, which is involved in 6 degree. And then the fourth term is known as side relief angle. The side relief angle is lying with the 6 degree. After that, end cutting edge angle, the next symbol 8 degree is end cutting edge angle. And then next term side cutting edge angle, which is also lying on 8 degree. And then final one is nose radius, which is 2 means 2 mm of nose radius the tool should possess. Likewise, the data is available. The numerical values 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, 7 numerical values are available. The 7 numerical values are represented the different tool angles. The different tool angles sequentially I can say: first one is back rack angle, second one is side rack angle, third end relief angle, fourth side relief angle, fifth end cutting edge angle, sixth side cutting edge angle, and seventh last one is nose radius, which is known as tool signature in machine shops. Thank you.